I've been dealing with DeLoreans since '81. I am an English and French car mechanic by trade. So when the cars came out, I had an independent repair shop where we'd fix English and French cars. And basically a DeLorean is English and French. And we had some of our customers that had bought DeLoreans that were having overheating problems initially that the dealers couldn't figure out. So they brought them to us, asked us to fix them, we fixed them, and sort of liked the cars and found it quite easy to work on, and just progressed from there. Well, as you see with the car that we have here, we've sort of pushed the envelope a little bit further by doing a revamped interior to the car. It's been my feeling for a while that the inside's getting a bit dated. The outside silhouette of the car is gorgeous, but the inside's showing its age in the design. So we just decided to push the envelope, do a whole new interior based on what we see in modern cars today, and add in some of the things that are missing from the DeLorean, and taking out some of the things that we felt we didn't need. When you look at this car still, for a 20-plus-year-old design, it's still a very good-looking car, and it holds its own on the sidewalk with anything that's out there, for sure. Usually, what happens with me is the market dictates the direction. I wave out there to the market what we're doing and what my thoughts are, like we did with the engine program, and then the market tells me that I should do it or should not. So based on the response that we've been finding at the show here, it seems to be very favorable. So the next thing that we're going to do is some of the fit and finish is not quite as up to the standards right now. This is a nice show car, but it's not for real. So now we have to make the show car a for real car, and then see how all the things work and see how it is when we're driving the car. And also get a bit more customer feedback as to what we've got right and what we've got wrong. Then we'll make the next car. We shall drive the next car and see how it feels. Then we'll take it apart and then decide what kind of modifications we have to do to the inside of the car to make it work. And that'll decide whether it's going to be a do-it-yourself item or whether it's going to be a dealer-installed thing. And if it's a dealer-installed thing, most likely you'll be able to get it from Don on the West Coast and from Rob on the East Coast and us for everywhere else. And that just gives people another option. If they're going to take the car in to have a restoration and you're going to redo the interior, because there's a lot of sad cars out there with the interiors that are showing their age. So we're thinking, if you figure, at today's numbers, it's about $10,000 to go through the inside of the car to straighten it out, and that takes it back to where it was in 1981. So if we can come in about the same number, about $10,000, and you can have an interior like this that's a little bit more modern and it's got more creature comforts, and if the market likes it, then we'll make it and we'll sell it. But I have a funny feeling it'll come in about that. It will not be cheaper than doing a restoration or refurbish to the interior of a stock car. It'll be the same or slightly more expensive, and that's without the electronics. This car has a very extensive list of electronics in it, with the DVD player, the integrated cell phone, satellite navigation system, satellite radio. That package alone is another $15,000 or so. Also has surround sound. So that package may be something that will be a menu option to people. They'll have the screen and they'll have the in-dash CD DVD player, and then on the other things, it may not be necessary to have $15,000 worth of electronics. So if that's the case, hopefully they'll just get the pieces that they need. I'm a businessman. I'm in it for the business side of it. I'm a car guy. I enjoy cars. So I don't have any grand vision of making cars or making a car company. We'll just see where it goes, in small, gentle steps, we'll finish each project off step by step, and if people like it, we'll carry on going further and further, And we're not frightened to go into the car business, but, it's a very, very shaky thing. So, we have to do it in small stages, and we're fortunate that we have a very large and loyal customer base. The people like what we do, they appreciate it, so we'll just keep going with it. With the amount of cars that are out there in the field, there's enough business around to keep us going for as long as we want to stay in the business, doing the restorations, offering upgrades, and just taking it a step further whenever we can, or whenever we see that the timing is right.